At the Rotary Club of Makati, we are aware of the arduous struggles faced by Filipino students living in areas far from schools. Attending school requires motivation to get up before dawn each day. It demands determination to cross various terrains. Unfortunately, this daily journey also entails danger as they strive to reach their destination safely. It drains the students of their strength and ability to focus on their studies. So, what can we do to help them? Hello everyone, I am Rachel Harrison, and this is Impact, Stories of the Rotary Club of Makati. In our second episode, we will share the inspiring stories of these Filipino students and how the collaborative efforts between the Rotary Club of Makati and Angat Buhay help resolve our country's learning crisis.
Ako po si Gwen Carmela Sarmiento Daria. I'm 20 years old. Ang course ko po ay Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. I'm from Panukulan po.
Ako naman po si Abigail o Abinelia, nakatira sa General Nakar.
Napakahirap po mag-travel para sa amin kasi po tatawid pa po kami sa dagat po. Nagta-travel po kami 3 to 5 hours. Minsan po masama po ang panahon, nakakatakot po na inisip po namin baka po lumubog yung bangka, na i-delay po yung pag-travel ko. Hindi po ako nakakapasok agad sa school.
Hirap po ang sasakyan, nalilate po ako lagi. Pag wala pong masakyan, pag minsan po nakakapaglakad po.
Ang karamihan pong estudyante ng Southern Luzon State University, ng Panta Campus, ay mga taga Reyna area and Pogi Island. Bagamat po't libre ang tuition, ang hiniing nila ay yung pong pang-araw-araw. At sa pa nga po yung pambayad sa boarding house. Kaya po yung iba nagdra-drop out.
The poverty of many Filipino families contributes to our country's learning crisis.
Yung learning crisis sa Pilipinas, apektado niya ang napakaraming Pilipino, especially mga kabataang Pilipino sa mga rural areas. Yung learning crisis, yung kahulugan niya, yung mga kabataang Pilipino, young children, na kahit na pumapasok sa paaralan, ay hindi na prepare ng maayos, or inadequate yung nakukuha nilang skills and knowledge.
Clearly, the educational system in the Philippines requires a great deal of help. We see from the recent PISA scores that globally, the Philippines is lagging in reading, mathematics, and science.
At kapag ito po ay hindi in-address ng mas maayos, magkakaroon ito ng lasting impact or repercussions sa ating bayan, katulad ng economic stagnation, minsan kahirapan sa pag-participate sa democratic exercises.
One particular problem that I came across is the challenge of young students to get to school on time and have time to study. I found out that a number of students live 5 to 13, 14 kilometers away from their school. Most of them would walk to school. That means walking on muddy trails, crossing rivers, and subjecting themselves to hazards.
Ang Angat Buhay po as a non-government organization, ang priority po talaga niya ay pumunta sa mga laylayan ng lipunan. Very fun si Angat Buhay to really look into the gaps to really ensure that we address yung need for us to deliver quality education. And one of the things that we realized na gap sa napakaraming lugar sa Pilipinas ay yung space for young Filipino children para makapasok sila ng paaralan ng ligtas. That's number one. And number two, to ensure na nakakat yung other expenses, no, for them to finish their schools. And these two gaps, no, can be addressed by building a dormitory.
Education is one of the areas of focus of the Rotary Club of Makati. We envision quality education that is accessible to all Filipinos. We collaborate with other Rotary clubs and organizations across the country to make this vision come to life.
The Rotary Club of Makati is very keen to help all things to do with education. We can deliver programs which uplift the educational quality in schools and also support students who cannot go to schools because they haven't got the fees or they haven't got the means to go to school and travel there. So the projects that we work on are things such as Books Across the Sea, Dual Tech, where we have delivered to a higher learning educational establishment computerized lathe equipment, Stepping Stone, where we also have scholarships for students who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford to go to such a school. Philippine Institute of the Deaf, where we also support scholarships. We have recently conducted a training exercise called Special Magic.
One of the Rotary Club of Makati's major education projects is the construction of dormitories in different parts of the country, which is an ongoing collaboration with Angat Buhay. Rotary Club of Makati has an unwavering commitment to help provide quality education to Filipinos. With me is incoming President Eddie Galvez. Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, Rachel.
How are you?
Oh, very well.
It's a
Very well.
beautiful day in Legazpi.
Yeah, look at this.
The Rotary Club of Makati worked with Angat Buhay in this initiative. Eddie, can you please tell us how it happened?
Well, Rachel, the seed for this whole project started way back in 2018. In one of our regular luncheon meetings in the peninsula, I invited then Vice President Lenny to be our guest speaker. The president then of our club, of Rotary Club of Makati, was former DTI Secretary and former UP President Fred Pascual. So Lenny gave a talk about the Angat Buhay initiative at that time. And I think Fred got so inspired that he committed, I believe, 1 million pesos for the project of Lenny.
When I was presented the possibility of financing a dormitory, I grabbed the opportunity and we planned it with the help of my colleagues in the Rotary Club.
So what the Vice President did was invite us to our office to choose among a menu of different projects that they had. And Fred, being the educator and knowing what was needed, he chose the dorm project.
We started doing this with the Rotary Club of Makati in Mindanao, where we saw a high number of students who need to go to school na naglalakad for several hours. And when we started building dormitories, naging very dramatic, no? Yung pag-increase ng number of students attending schools, no? For the past years, marami na kaming nakitang graduates ng mga estudyante na nasa dormitories. As of today, we have almost 400 students in the many dormitories that we built all over the Philippines.
It really provided a boost to make sure that the young students are able to realize the access to the classrooms by being able to arrive in the classroom on time and maintaining their attendance.
That is amazing. Rotary Club of Makati is really incredible. So that's 5 dormitories. How much have you spent for each of the dormitories?
Well, for each of them, we allot anywhere between 2 to 2.2 million.
It's heartwarming that Rotary Club of Makati is doing this for a lot of students.
Well, they are our inspiration.
Thank you very much, Eddie. And later, we are going to have a look at the dormitories you have built in Legazpi.
Thank you very much.
I'm very happy that the Rotary Club of Makati's collaboration with Angat Buhay has paved the way for construction of 5 Shelter of Dreams across the country. This is our humble gift for Filipino students who dream big, not just for themselves, but for their families and communities.
Magandang araw! Ito po ang dormitory na bigay sa amin ng Angat Buhay at Rotary Club of Makati. Ito po ang aming kusina. Dito po kami nagluluto ng kanin at ng ulam po. At dito naman po ang aming ref, tsaka po dispenser. At dito naman po sa part dito po kami natutulog. Minsan po pagkagabi po dito din po kami nag-study.
Mayroon pong printer, computer, at binigyan din po kami ng tablet.
Nakatulong po sa akin ng dorm para po makatipid sa bayad po sa boarding house, sa bayad po sa tubig at kuryente. At saka po malapit na rin po sa school, hindi na po kailangan namin mag-travel. Mamasahe sa tricycle or sa jeep. Maglalaot lang po ang papa ko, tapos ang mama ko po ay nagtatrabaho po ngayon sa bayan ng Panungkulan. So doon po, nakakabawas po sila sa akin ng pagpapadala ng allowance.
Dati po, pag nalilig po ako, pag minsan po kapos na sa oras, hindi na po ako nakakapasok. Ay ngayon po, wala na po akong dahilan para umabsent. Masaya po yung parents ko dahil natanggap po ako sa opportunity dito po sa dorm ng school.
We are also very happy to have built dormitories in Bukidnon, Negros Oriental, and Palawan.
We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the Makati Rotary Club in Angat Buhay for their meaningful donation to our school. This project was not just a structure. It was a symbol of hope and compassion that addresses one of the most pressing needs of our students. Your support is beyond infrastructure. It is an investment in the future of our youth. Thank you for helping us bring education closer and more accessible to every child.
Malaking tulong po ang proyektong ito sa amin dahil nababawasan ang aming dropout rate, tardiness at absenteeism. Pinapangako po namin na maging produktibo at kapakipakinabang ang mga benepisyaryo sa dormitory project na ito.
Our newest dormitory project was recently turned over to Bicol University.
Well, I'm personally very happy to be part of the project and to be part of really putting a universal and holistic approach to education, not only books or not only classrooms, but really a proper environment from them. And this dorm would allow them to focus more on their studies.
For Bicol University, with more than 24,000 students, we could not accommodate them all. Additional dormitories such as this will really help and benefit the most struggling students. On behalf of the Bicol University and the beneficiaries of this project, and I'd like to express our utmost gratitude to the Rotary Club of Makati and Angat Buhay. You're making a difference to the lives of our students.
Fellow Rotarians, when we do a project, we want the project to really have impact. It's time that we mobilize the ample resources available to Rotary clubs and the private sector as a whole to be able to help enable schools to operate in such a way that their students are able to attend classes regularly. And dormitory solution is one of the things that can be done. School dormitory is one that will really create measurable impact.
I personally would like to thank the Rotary Club of Makati for initiating this very impactful project with Angat Buhay. For the past years, we've seen dramatic increase in the number of students attending schools, no? And in the number of students graduating.
So, Angat Buhay and the beneficiaries, thank you for allowing us to be part of your life journeys. Particularly to the students, study hard and make your country proud, make your families proud, and make yourselves proud of yourself.
Thank you for watching the second episode of Impact, Stories of the Rotary Club of Makati. And see you on our next journey. For everyone who wants to join or partner with us, message us on our social media and our website. Again, this is Rachel Harrison. Let's work together and be people of action.